Last time I looked on PubMed.gov, and you can ask some of the nurses, that's the National Library of Medicine, that's where scientists post their research, that's where doctors and nurses go to do their research. Last time I looked, there was 1,152 studies on the effects of fucoid in the human body, ranging anywhere from allergies to arthritis, stomach issues, circulation, just about anything you want to look up.
Do you have copies of any of those?
I do not, but you can go to the
We can
website and
show you
look.
where or I can print it off for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's page after page after page.
I mean,
When I started
it's-
looking at it, and I tell most people, yeah, if you want to look at it, 'cause like I said, when you type in fucoid out there, it's going to pull up all 1,150, 1,200, whatever's out there. It's going to pull up all of them.
Now,
What I'm discovering, yes,
what is it that you're saying fucoid?
fucoid. It's one of the super nutrients that's found in this seaweed.
How do you spell it?
Fucoidan. I'll write it down for you. Fucoid. All it is just basically a super nutrient that's found in this seaweed, and that's one of the things that impressed me.
Yes,
Okay.
right.
Is this a 2-ounce dose?
That's right at, those
It
are
comes with a
3.5
little-
ounce cups, so that's about 2 ounces, right? That's gonna be right around
Just
there.
a little shot.
That's a dose. One of those in the morning, one of those at night, you're good to go. 83% of every bottle is nothing but that seaweed extract. These scientists, when they discovered all this stuff, they said, hey, they basically quit their job.
They
and
send you this, and that's what you drink out of it.
That's
More
2
than
ounces
overnight.
already
Yeah.
measured.
They send that with it.
These scientists, when they discovered this and started doing the research on it,
It may not be quite 2 ounces,
they were impressed enough that they basically quit what they were doing. They spent the next 15 years developing a chemical-free extraction process to get all those vitamins and minerals out of that seaweed and put it into liquid form where it'd be a little more palatable, a little more readily absorbed by the body, easier to process. Because seaweed does not taste that good, 83% of every bottle of Limu is nothing but the vitamins and minerals that come from the seaweed. The other 17%, just for flavoring, is nothing but organic mango, apple, papaya, and pear puree. That's all that's in it. No artificial sweeteners, no preservatives.
You did tell me that it took scientists 15 years.
Yeah.
That's not a.
All right, the next question would be,
Yes.
what kind of scientists were these?
That's a good question. That's one I've
You
never
know,
been
an
asked.
archaeologist
Yeah,
is a
that's
scientist.
one I've never been
Digs
asked.
for bones.
Yeah, that's one I've never been asked. I'd have to research that to see. I do not know. I just know it was a group of them that was studying different cultures when they run across these folks. But I will find out.
I can look it up.
That's where you're fixing to do. I said, they're doing it right now.
They're a little quicker at that than I am. I'm a little older.
I'm gonna think,
Not quite
if
that
I
high
had,
fixed.
if I had money to put on, I would say
I know
micro.
that
You're
I
a
would say like-
diabetic.
Do us.
She's a
I know a
nurse.
couple of years ago.
No, I'm saying if I were to bet on what
Yeah.
type of scientists they were, I'm gonna put my money on micro. So they studied it on a study.
I think I read microbiology when I was
Yeah.
reading on it.
I mean, that's what they found out, is that
Yeah.
the nucleus is not the powerhouse.
Yeah.
It's the cell membrane that houses all
Yeah.
of the nutrients and
Yes.
basically the
And that's-
DNA of the cell, all the nutrition. So they
And that's kind of
perfectly
what I've been
extracted it.
beginning
It
to
took 15
discover
years to do,
since
but they
I've
did
been
it
introduced to
chemically free,
this.
and they flash freeze it, which I don't know if you are aware, but
If you
that
find the
is
right food
cold pressed
sources,
is
the
the way to
vitamins,
do
minerals, and
anything
stuff, the
nutrition
nutrients the
these
body
days.
needs is out there when you find it.
So I've been
Most,
looking into
whether it's in
organic
seaweed
companies
or
to
something
support
else,
for
I mean,
3
it's,
years when I found a
everything
mass.
the body needs is out
Say
there.
that
It's
again.
fine.
Let me tell you my story.
Stand up there, because he's
Yeah,
feeling
go
this,
ahead.
Keon,
Come on over.
where he can share it with
Jump on
other
it.
people.
Okay. About 3 years ago, I started having some back pain. I'm a nurse, and I went to the emergency room. They did a chest x-ray, which led to a CT scan, because they found a mass in my lung. And, you late 30s, you're not ready to hear something like that.
Well, you're not gonna tell me that this stuff made that mass go away.
No, I'm not going to tell you that. What I am going to tell you, though, is something amazing. Okay, so 3 years ago when that happened, my life changed, totally changed. It'll never be the same. Once your mind expands, you can never go back to how it was before. And I found out that organic foods are where it's at in life right now. And I was on a mission. I realized that our cancer rates had gone from 1 in 10 to 1 in 3 for women and 1 in 2 for men. That was unacceptable for me. I refused to say okay to that and to just live with that. And I'm a fighter. I always have been, but I was going to find out what I could do to change everything. So I dug into everything, genetically modified foods, organic companies, started eating only organic foods as much as I could afford. So it totally changed my life. It really did. It did. When I found Limu, I didn't find it on my own. It actually, I prayed about it. I became very spiritual through this journey. And it came to me. It's like it tapped me on my shoulder. And that little angel happened to be this lady up here. And yes. And she is an angel. And all of us are that do this. Because it's, I feel like it's a God mission. I'm on a mission to change people's lives and bring the healthiest product that I can to them. And I'll do it every day for the rest of my life. So, I found this, started to research it. It's all organic. Dove deep into people's stories because I am skeptical. But there's only been a couple things that I support in my life. I've been a nurse for 18 years. I go to work, I come home, I take care of my kids. I've never sold anything. I'm not that kind of person. Never able, nothing. So I promote health, and that's what we do here. We're not trying to sell you on a product. I don't want to sell you anything today. I want to change your life. And that's what we're doing. We're changing so many people's lives, and that's what I'm passionate about. So, my story was, I had trigeminal neuralgia from the time I was 17 years old. That is a nerve. That's your trigeminal nerve in your head. And it would go haywire on me. I don't know why, but it did. And it would actually hospitalize me for days. And I would have to take IV Dilaton. It was horrible. I mean, I was just out of it for days at a time, half conscious, of what was going on around me. And so I got to the point where I was actually taking Dilaton twice a day, 100 milligrams. For that, I am no longer on that because of Limu. I was a cheerleader, and I tumbled, and I jumped, and I danced, and I ran, and I was very active as a child. And my knees were shot, 30s, early 30s. I mean, I could barely walk downstairs. Stand up in a movie theater and go to get something, and I couldn't even hardly move because it was, so much pain. The pain, I'd have headaches all the time. Those days are over. I mean, I cannot tell you the last time I've taken an Aleve. That would be a staple for me. Going to Walmart, I would have to stop and get a bottle because even if I had a bottle at home, I knew it wouldn't last long, so I was always getting it. That's over. Those days are over. Big pharmaceutical companies want you addicted to their medicines. It's a trillion. Want you addicted to their medicines. They want you addicted to their medicines. That's how they make their money. I want people to know that there are alternative ways out there that are going to help you. And Limu is one of those ways. It's just a God-given natural product that scientists found an amazing way to extract all of those things that will help you boost your immune system so that you can fight off those things naturally. Chemically free. All the side effects of medicines interacting with other side effects of medicines can put you in bad shape. You don't even know what they're doing inside chemically to your bodies. And there's been so many other people that have seen results. We have Sarah Beth's father actually had some cancer, and they know his story probably a little bit better than mine, but I've researched into it myself, and there's been all sorts of research out there done on it. But what Fucoidan does is it actually can identify malignant cells in your body, just like it can identify bacteria in your body. It can identify viruses in your body. And I don't know exactly how it does it, but it can target those. And it can distinguish between the good and the bad. And it can eliminate them and detox your body of them. And it's been proven over and over with case after case, person after person. So it's something that you definitely need to look into and get your own experience. And that's all we're asking, is that you have your own experience.
Literature?
Yes, sir, it is. Harvard University did a study. I'll pull that up for you too. They did that on, you want to take over from
No, you're
there?
doing good. I just will throw you, I mean, we don't make any health claims, we
No.
don't say that this is gonna cure anything.
No, we just
All we
look at
just
the
say
literature
is
that's
that
out there.
the
on it.
research is out there, and we can't tell you what results people have, because it's not a miracle cure, it's not a wonder drug. All it is just perfect nutrition. It allows your body to take care of itself, it gives the body the nutrition it needs, it allows your body to take care of itself, it jumpstarts your immune system.
I mean, I can pull
Well,
you up everything
yeah.
that I've said today. I can show you the scientists that have said it, everything, the studies that they've done. I mean, that's all I've done. That's all I've done. I don't even watch TV. You know what I mean? I'm ready to take this to the world. I've seen too many people have wonderful success with it. And I hope that, you're the next people we can talk about, at the next experience.
And you don't see it advertised on TV, you don't see billboards and stuff on it, and that's for the reason that the president of the company said, who would you better believe, someone that you know, or like Lee has only been drinking 2 weeks, Lee?
Yeah, 2 weeks Thursday.
And with her issues, would you rather see someone that's actually had an experience and can tell you personally than seeing an actor on TV saying, try this product, it's gonna do this for you, here are the health benefits. So we don't sell Limu, that's not what it is, we just share the experiences and people in all over different states, because your price is the same price I pay, would be the same price. I don't make money off
The product.
the product. Everybody has the same price of it.
The company basically just pays us advertising dollars. That's all they do. What they've discovered, like she said, is when you hear about it from a friend or family member, somebody you know and trust, I mean, it's a lot more credible than a paid actor, a face on the billboard, somebody in the magazine. The unique thing about it is when you start seeing results, you start drinking it, you start seeing results, you want to tell people. You want, and that's how I got started in this. You have friends and family members that most time have a lot of the issues you have, or issues that you know about, and you want them to have access to this because you're hoping and praying that it can help them. And it usually does.
Yeah.
And that's what this business is. And like I said, when I started seeing results, it amazed me. In 2008, 2009, when the doctor told me I had to have a total knee replacement in my left knee, but I was too young for it, put it off as long as I could, that bothered me. He told me, you're looking at least 2 knee replacements in your lifetime. He said, and I'll tell you right now, the second one never takes as well as the first one does. He said, you're going to struggle. This is not going to be easy on you, but your next one is going to be harder. You need to put this off as long as you can. He said, you're right, and he's not going to be far behind. At that point in time, I was fairly young, and that worried me. That worried me. I didn't have a whole lot to look forward to. I tried to live an active life, and to think that I was fixing to have to rein in and stop a lot of things I was doing kind of bothered me. But when I started seeing results, when that pain, that stiffness, the inflammation went away, I got where I could get down on the floor again, I got where I could walk and exercise, it made a big difference to me. And people started noticing it, my friends started noticing it, I started telling them about it. Friends that I knew had a lot of the same issues I did, I started telling them about it, simply because it worked for me. And I thought, if it can work for me, maybe it can help them too. And if it can help them, why not? It's just a food. It's good. There's no negative side effects to it. It can't hurt you. All it is just vitamins and minerals. It's something everybody needs anyways. Why not tell people about it? And that's how this all started, and that's the reason why the company was set up the way it was. Like she said, we don't sell anybody, anything. We don't sell. All we do is just tell people about the product, where it came from, what it did for us, and show people how they can order wholesale just like we do. And when they start seeing results, if they want to tell their friends and family about it, how they can share with other people and make some pretty good money doing it.
Will you share what Randy's story was to the best of your ability? Because I can't remember very much.
I can. I hate to share anybody else's story. I really do. But
Yeah.
She has the DVD.
Oh,
Do you have your DVDs that came with your kid? Give me the DVD.
yeah.
Doesn't he tell it on that first little origin clip?
He tells some stuff. It is. Yeah, we'll let y'all watch a real quick video.
Tell him about the blue frog.
The Blue Frog. Oh, I told you they just had a couple products,
This is
and I'm here to tell you.
this is my favorite.
Just won People's Choice Award for 2014.
Mine too.
It's
I love
best
the original
product.
label. I'm gonna drink it every day the rest of my life. And like I said, I started seeing real good results with it. they had a couple other products as well, which is something that impressed me because it's not like a lot of companies, we've got a catalog full of vitamins and different stuff you gotta take and mix up, and I've tried all of them, and some of them are good. But what I found was I could replace everything I was